Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO Star Wars set review. Take a look at set number 75412, Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack. This set released officially on June 1st of 2025, contains 119 pieces, 4 minifigures, and is based off of Ahsoka Season 1, the show on Disney+. So if you do go on to enjoy this review, please make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Let's crack this sucker open and see what's inside. So by taking our handy-dandy X-Acto knife and just cutting along the glue here, we can see what the contents inside are. Which is one chunky bag with some minifigure parts, as well as just like the build. Some more parts with like a random Stormtrooper torso. Okay. And then the instruction booklet. So let's check back in once this set is fully assembled. Alrighty, here is the build fully assembled, and yay, it's a battle pack build. So, admittedly, I'm not overly excited about this build. I mean, yeah, you could fire out some stud tiles with the stud shooter on the thing there. It's got little wing things, because, you know, Star Wars, it looks a little Star Wars-y, you know, imagine, like, the whole build without this, like, oh, it's got the little thruster thing on the back. Alright, yeah, I don't vibe with this build at all. Like, I get it's a battle pack build, and you're kind of meant to, like, use this just to army build with, but, like, let me just load it up with figures, my goodness. Okay, I feel like I can make my point just from using 2 of the included minifigures. So, you know, this is how you're supposed to put the troops on these one little 1x2 studs. So, you load up 3 of your 4 figures on whatever side you choose, and they are just supposed to hang on for dear life and hope that they have good feet grip, whatever, not to fall off. Oh, hope it's just going up and straight. Not at all like, you know, I'm pretty sure... I don't know. This is the kind of thing where it would swoosh, you know? I can't, in good conscience, like, think, like, this is a realistic build. I mean, what Battle Pack is, but, like, there's nothing holding these guys there, and that just bothers me so much. Anywho, it does have weapon storage, I'll give it that much. It's accounting for the rifle, mainly, I would say, with the little scope there, so that's why it's got, like, a little, that one piece that's a little inverted. So... cool, I guess. You can hold up the 4 weapons, which is the figures you get. And then you have a spot just for the figure there. And this is gotta be like the goofiest cockpit in a Star Wars set I've ever seen. Like, boom. There's the cockpit removed. That's how you're supposed to access the interior. No printed, like, thing or whatever for, like, a control panel. No antenna pieces for the figure to latch onto. Although it really probably could have been easy to do that. But, you know, whatever. And then, you know, the figure just sits on 2 studs like there. And, like, putting this figure in at first, like, let me just... Do you guys see this? How the helmet kind of has to, like, force its way onto that piece? Like, yeah, that's great for wear and tear over time. And then you're just magically supposed to go, like, there you go. That's your pilot. This is such a goofy ass build. I almost want to say parts pack already. I mean, you're buying it for the figures. This don't even build unless you're like me, who just has to have at least one of these builds. But if I get any more of these, I'm instantly gonna be like parting it out. Like, I don't know. This doesn't even feel all that sturdy. Anyhow, let's look at the figures, because my goodness, this is trash. Alright, so taking a look at the first 2 minifigures, I mean, there's no official name for these as the time's recording, because, other than, like, Night Troopers, so, I mean, you got a Night Trooper with a gray helmet, and then a Night Trooper with the regular Stormtrooper helmet, and, I didn't even notice this. I might have actually built, no, I don't think I did. Did I build this wrong? I got the torsos wrong. Oh my goodness. See, that's how much I just didn't care to pay attention to the instructions, but anyway, these torsos are supposed to be swapped, so let's fix that. Totally not a helmet swap later. Yeah, so I didn't even notice that. I just was looking at the box and I noticed that. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, a lot of people asked for this as a battle pack just for these stormtroopers that were like reforged, infused with Night Sister magic. okay, let's just take off the helmets and get to the meat of what my point here is. Zombie stormtroopers. That's why people wanted this set. I mean, it makes sense why they'd reuse the same facial print, because, you know, zombies, granted, not all of them were zombies at the beginning. It depends how nitpicky you want to be, but, like, zombie stormtroopers. I'm fine with it being a new face print of being undead stormtroopers. That's fine for something like this. I'm sure someone's going to be nitpicky and say, oh, it should be like generic face number 3, you know, because not all of them were... I don't care. I don't care. They did the bare minimum for me, which is, you know, they gave helmet differences between the two. I could have just totally done another Stormtrooper helmet and not done the gray one, but I think the gray one is really cool, especially the fact that it's got, like, some printing on it. I just wish it had, like, some more gold aspect to it. It doesn't really reflect well because it's like a crack. And again, I don't know how accurate this is to the screen. I just... You know, it looks like what I remember it looking like, so that's, for the most part, good enough for me. I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, you get 2 of these figures. This guy isn't exclusive because he came in the Duel Imperidia set. I don't even know if that was the same torso. I'm going to assume that's the same torso as the Duel Imperidia. Whatever. More of these. More Zombie Stormtroopers. Moving on, because I'm rambling. For your last 2 minifigures, you got the Zombie Death Troopers, which is cool. I'm glad they still got the Death Trooper helmet mold kicking around so that they could still make this. I honestly am undecided on if including 2 of these guys was the way to go, because, I mean, I only remember the 2 Death Troopers that were fighting with Sabine on the whole Duel Imperidia thing. So, like, I don't know. I know some people be like, hey, didn't they cut off some of the helmet? I'm like, come on, you think Lego's gonna do that? No, you're better off taking an X-Acto knife and doing it if you really care that much about having the zombie mouth sticking out. But anywho, including 2 of these guys in the battle pack, sure, somebody's gonna love to army build the zombie Death Troopers, but for me personally, I don't need more of these. I need more of the zombie Stormtroopers. So, cool inclusion, but I just am on the fence on if including 2 was the way to go, but yeah, that's all I have to say. These guys are also just currently exclusive to this set, just like with the dark gray Stormtrooper. Anywho, moving on. All right, so having a look at the instructions, you got a rendition of the build with a QR code if you want to build the set digitally or redeem for some free points. Yeah, pretty straightforward battle pack build. Yeah, the only thing I caution is just keep an eye out for that torso, but again, it's just simple swapping the helmet. You do have the Death Trooper as the progress bar, and nothing too simple with this build. It's as simple as it looks, but yeah, that's how that looks. And then, you know, you got advertisements for some other June 1st Star Wars sets. Yeah, parts listing. Yippee! Then a win at the back. As for extra pieces, this is what I got with my copy of this set. So overall, do I recommend this set to you guys, the viewer? I mean, at full price of 25 Canadian, I kind of want to say no, just because, I mean, it's so, like, if there's ever an example I could point to as to Lego releasing a set and they know that you're buying it just for the figs, this is definitely one of them. Like, my goodness. Like, as someone who just considers themselves a casual Star Wars fan, I don't even know, like, what the heck to even refer to this as. I mean, it looks like some Imperial dropship, I guess, but, like, the execution just is laughable. And the thing is, I can't even argue that, like, there's some good part usage in this for you to use for your mocks, because it's just generic, like, 2x2s and 2x4s and, like, nothing at all interesting that you could use to make anything cool with a mock. Again, I'm pretty sure there's some mocker out there that probably has made something cooler with just these pieces, but for me personally, I can't see anything cool being done with this. I mean, it's a battle pack build, sure. I honestly would have just said, screw it, just make a mech or something. Like, I just... I don't know. But as for the figures, they're cool. Absolutely, people are going to army build the heck out of them. Like I said, including 2 of the Death Troopers, iffy for me personally, but I'm sure for the average army builder, it's great. So, also bonus points for including a variety of the Stormtroopers. I don't know. Pick this up on clearance if you're able to, or if you just need it to get over that gift with purchase threshold. there's better sets out there for your 25 Canadian that you could spend this on. Like, there's just... you're buying it for the figs, and you're not really getting much for it outside of that. So, yeah. Anywho, that pretty much concludes my review. You can pass on this set, unless you absolutely need some new Stormtroopers. So, anyways, that's it for today. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments section down below. I'd be very interested to hear what you think about this battle pack, and how many do you currently have. I'd be interested to hear. Anyways, guys, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in a future video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.